Generic greetings. I think it's about time we got some more railroads on the channel, so let's crack on. Today's beverage is a nice refreshing cup of peppermint tea. So we're going to go single player and we're going to attempt another challenge, something that was suggested in a previous video's comments, and that is to do the Freight King challenge. Now, that means we can only carry industrial stuff and heavy freight, so we're ignoring completely mail and passengers. Now, you might think, well, that sounds easy because, you know, freight is very, very expensive, so it means that, you know, you're going to get a lot of money, and that is true. However, you have to think that also it's very heavy, so it takes a lot to transport. It's at the whims of the market, which, to be fair, can go up and down, so it could be very random when we do well, and it could be the other way. But also, it's very easy to underestimate the amount of money you get off passengers and mail. Remember, those trains are very quick, which means they can go between the cities and towns very fast, and also almost every town and city has those resources, and you can make a very, very, very good amount of money. In fact, I think we have made a good amount of money previously by just doing those. So it's going to be an interesting one. So like I say, we're going to do Germany, I think, because we've tried, you know, we play a lot on Great Britain and also on the American maps. So we're going to go over Germany. We're going to start in probably 1921, I think, is okay instead of very early on, so that's fine. Up to 1980. The standard difficulty for the routing and such, and then AI players is 3, so let's start that up. We've done different challenges in the past. We've done the the fastest train challenge, which was to get the train up as fast as possible, and I think we got it up to 99.9. That was on Great Britain, going the top of Great Britain down to the south. Sorry, I reiterate, the top of the Great Britain map in this game down to the south, because Scotland, the north west and the northeast is not on there because, you know, it's not that canny like, you know. Anyway, we've also done the gold rush challenge, where we transport just loads of gold and get 100% gold transport on one of the American maps, and we've done one where we only use trains from the very start of the game, which is interesting. So anyway, we are currently in Munich, and we are going to go, well, we can go all over the place, but I'll just check where our competitors are. We've got Helmuth over here in Frankfurt am Main. We've got further south, doesn't look like anyone. There's a lot of sawmills and other things. Going over to here, nothing there. Let's check on the right hand side near Berlin. In Dresden we have Otto von Bismarck. Shoulda. And Leipzig we have Caesar Nicholas, sorry, my mistake, Nicholas II. So we want to go and move things around. Now, this place does have a power plant, so there is some resources here that we can transport from the Boson Minerals Limited. Over here, however, we also have a steel mill, so there's no point in transferring it to Munich. We've also got a paper mill up there. So basically, we've started in almost the worst position possible, because we are... yeah, we are at the worst position possible, because we cannot, at this point, connect anything up and make money off it. We'd have to connect from... well, the easiest way to do it is go from Munich all the way through here and then to the minerals. But then we're not getting the intermediary stuff. We're just taking that all and then basically burning it. Whereas we want to transfer it down to here first, which is the steel mill, and then from the steel mill over to where's the steel mill? Over to here. Vice, and then that goes and makes automobiles, and then we'll transfer that back to, well, probably Munich, actually, when it grows into a bigger city. So let's waste a lot of money, because we really need to. Over here as well, Liechtenstein, we have a lot of paper mills and stuff. So basically going down here is the way forward. So we have 1,650,000 Deutschmarks, or generic units of currency from now on. And we're going to spend a lot of this, and we're going to head over here, and we're going to head through the mountains, and this is not going to be good. This is going to be stupidly expensive, which is something I really didn't want to have to do, but whatever. We'll go through here, we'll go down over to here, and then what we'll do is we'll spur line this off and go up to about, well, actually we'll spur it to there, then we're going to get another spur up to there, but we're going to alter the land so it doesn't deform it too much, which is steep uphill, and we need to make sure it's not. Let's actually spin this around. Hang on, we'll spin it round, and then we make sure that it's about there, and then that should be us connected, so we'll go for one there, and then we'll go down to here, and then we will get a train going from there, which is fill it up with the ore. We'll wait until full, we'll go down to there, we'll clear that off, and then we'll bring it back, and then there we go. So We have spent quite a bit of money there, but let's see how we get on. I'm going to buy that steel mill out straight away because I think it's very important that we get that. In fact, I've clicked that and it's just not working. Have I messed up here? We're going to normal speed. We're actually... Oh, it's because I don't have the... I don't have the money at all. You need more money than I have. No, hang on. I got enough money. No, I don't. I have 13. Sell. Start the bidding. So, let's see if Bismarck comes in. Mayor of Prague, solicits railway. We are near Prague, actually. Vienna. Ice. Actually, are we? I thought we were over there. My geography fails me. Anyway, we have... ooh! A electrified engine. Let's have a look at this locomotive. So, we have a GE6-6 Crocodile. So, that is an electrified... engine in the 20s, 1920, by Swiss Federal. If we look at this one here, this is what we had we were using previously. All these are obviously steam engines, such. Oh, look at that, Thomas. We've got these things. But we go to that's it. Oh, Borsig. I thought it said Boeing for a second. Then Stevenson. Well, yeah, it's the 222. Yeah. Anyway, you look at things like that, and you go, well, look at the speed it can get to. This is what I was on about earlier. You might think, oh, well, it's, you don't want to, cargo's really good. Freight's good, but passengers, you get no money off those. Well, look at the speed. If you have 7 cars of mail, you can go 50. You're barely topping out at 20 with the same of freight. So, and also, yeah, and passengers and mail, about the same. But also, big difference I've just noticed in the engines. That there is quite cheap, 26,000. That's 46, but look at the difference in maintenance. It's almost half the cost of maintenance, even though, to be fair, the minimum speed is... maximum speed is 40, but it pretty much does that all day up until about 6 cars. Anyway, I will get out of that and we will crack on. So, that is carrying all of these down, and we will make a lot of money here because, remember, we now own the steel mill. And all that stuff there. Let's just buy... No, I'm not going to buy out anything. What I want to do is I want to head up to there because I want to be able to... Let me go up to there and then go straight. And we want to go straight through the mountain because we want to start carrying lots and lots of timber. Even though, look at that rail, look at the state of it. We're going to have to sell some more stuff, and we'll go there, and let's actually raise that up, because we can. Actually, we'll bring it down just a smidge. There we go. And, oh, another train, a 462 Class 01. That's really cool, that one. And let's place that there, and then we want to go from there. We'll max that out. We will say wait until full. Go to my mistake. I haven't put a... station in there yet, and it's always inadvisable to do that. Wait until full, go down to there, clear the car, come back. I am in debt by 126.30 and increasing generic units of currency. This is a lot more difficult than I thought. My stocks are pathetic. I am the worst of the lot so far, which is completely understandable. So anyway, we're going to get a paper mill here, and then we can bring that paper down to nowhere. But eventually what we'll do is we will probably double track this to there, and then we'll make it so we'll probably buy out, because it's an empty lot, we'll probably buy out a newspaper. A newspaper or something like that. We'll make a newspaper. Looks like there's already a lot of track going from and to here, from Helmuth, and look at that. They're going to Leipzig and all sorts of places. Look at that. Oh, there's Prague over there. Yeah. So we currently have a bit of profit, which is all good. Here is our train coming in there, and oh, look at the timber. Lovely. And I really want to buy that paper mill out now, but it's also stupidly expensive. But the longer I leave it, the worse it'll be. What I'll do is I'll wait for it to go back and crack on. Let me see what the upgrade is for this, by the way. Okay, so it looks like that is just a better engine, so I'm going to get that engine, and good grief, I regret that right now. Oops. Okay, fair enough. Looks like Munich's not increased in size or anything, which it wouldn't because nothing else is connecting it up. Remember, we did start that. We spent most of our money on a big tunnel going all the way down to here. There is halves the cost to build bridges. We're not building bridges, so I'm not going to bother getting that, I don't think. I don't think there's much call for that one. I would love to put a cheeky bid in just to raise the price, but it looks like nobody else cares, and I certainly don't have the money to get that. So we've got eight steel already here, so we need to get that over to a place where we can make cars, which is over there. But that's a fairly decent amount of track, and I think it would be more important for me to buy this steel mill first. But look at all the money we're making from that. That's pretty good. The problem is if I start the bidding now, I'm only just going to be able to afford it, so I might have to sell some more stock. And it's going to go up now because of all of this being delivered there. Looks like it's not. Looks like I've got that. Excellent. Okay. So that's fine. What I'm going to do is see if we can double track through the mountain once again. And we can go to there, but it would be a steep downhill. It's quite expensive. Probably go to there and then work our way across. And then we'll have both of those. That's okay. Remember, we're in it for the long haul. So it might be very expensive now, but once we've got this going, we are transporting some of the best materials. In fact, we'll check that now. Let's go over to goods report. We can see that the most expensive is by far automobiles at 62,000 DM. Next is, it looks like manufactured goods, followed by steel, followed by food, and then paper. So we are getting close to most of that anyway. Our money is going right down, but now it's going right back up again. That's good. Let's go from there, and then we'll track it up to, oh, rather down to there, and then just look at that. Because of how steep that downhill is, we can't really do much. 63,000 for that, and looks like we are bringing some other cars in there. Let's get ourselves that, and then ooh, a 1DO1 class E18. Fill up with timber, go there, clear your cars, and go back. Let's see what this is now. So that's what we've got now. Whoa! 100 mph. Preferred is passenger, but according to the max speed, it's just the best anyway. So we're going to use that. I would love to go ahead and upgrade the rest of our engines to that, but it's not going to happen. Bushfires incinerate local forests. Timber demand skyrockets. Yes, right, because we are heavily into timber. This is good for us. This is very good for us. So that's going to be alright there. What I need to do now, I think we either, well, there's two options. We either go straight over to there and we start delivering that steel, or we start buying out some more of our stock. And I'm of the opinion that if I don't buy out at least a couple of my stocks, it's going to be a problem for me. Nicholas II rewarded from Prague, I think that was. Was that Prague? Prague, yes. Okay. Yeah, so I've got one of my stock back. Oh, I already had one, but yeah, we got two there. That's a bit of an issue. I'm not going to double track this thing around here. There's no point yet. I will double track it at some point, but not yet. Not yet. I think I want to... One more... Oh, so yeah, Bismarck's starting to buy up some of my stock, so I need to get that as soon as possible. Let's just see what they're up to while we wait. There's another one of our trains coming in. Strasbourg, no. Frankfurt, all the way up to... Oh, look at that. Cologne, Collieries. Let's buy out some of my stock. Buy out some more of my stock. There we go. There's Rotterdam, lots of steel there. And there's the car company. In terms of wood and coal, we're 87% for the wood, and the coal is 12. You can see that is fluctuating now. Automobiles still the most expensive, but I don't think anything wants them at the moment. Possibly Berlin. Berlin wants them, yeah. Only Berlin at this particular point. Okay, so I think we have enough money now to just basically head over to here. That's moderate uphill, that's fine. We're going to go over to there. The problem is the... Oh, Bismarck just set a record of 43. Very nice. Playing Derail Valley, I shudder a little bit. That's really quick. Let's go for... That's a steep uphill. Let's try and reduce that a little bit to... Can we get it? Anything other than steep uphill? No, even though we're cutting right into the land, it's still going to be steep. Okay, so we'll head into there. And we will be able to now... I don't have the 50... I don't have the 50,000 required to build a station. Oh, perfect. Are they carrying beer? I think that's beer there. Right, now I have enough money. Right, let's get a train going from there. Fill up on steel. I think it's iron, actually. And then clear the car and come back. Normally I would bring back passengers, but we're not allowed. We're not allowed. So, I think what we'll do is we will double track this. We'll actually triple track it. We'll track one from here. There we go, there's that steel heading off. And once it's head off, you can see this train's going to come in. We should really buy the car plant out, shouldn't we? Knowing that we're going to make a lot of money that way. It's expensive. It's expensive, and we just don't have enough money. We don't have enough money. There's another speed milestone. Oh, look at the money we're getting here, though. That's really good. And the automobile factory is actually becoming cheaper to buy. I'm going to start bidding on that one. Currently 200,000 for that. Remember, you can buy out your own. You can build your own, but it costs quite a bit of money. I think it's 500,000, memory serves. Yes, 500,000. Crop circles discovered grain prices plummet. Fine. I don't have any money in grain. There's another speed limit. 57. Good grief. I think someone's trying to set the speed limit here. Oh, this is Birkinshaw's malleable rails pinned. I'm going to try and get that. Having 25% cheaper rail building cost for 10 years is a huge advantage, and we've got it. We've got it. Okay. You can see that my stock, I don't even own most of my stock. It's Helmuth that's got most of it, which is a bit of a problem, and it will become more of a problem as we progress on. But let's just crack on. So I'm going to connect that up to there, double track to there. We will double track to there because we can. And I think with the money that we have, we're probably going to go and start transferring those cars. Now, where can we move those cars to? If we click on that, we can see that... oh, Vienna's right there! Oh, perfect! Straight through. Straight through. Hi there, how's it going? I heard you want cars. We have cars. Let's make a deal. What I should do is stop being a bit giddy over some virtual cars, and then actually build a station. So we want to say max cars, wait until full, close, go there, don't bother doing anything else, and then there we are. What we need to do is we need to double track up to about there, and then we will connect up if we can that, which it will work. It's very, very dodgy, but it's connected up, and there's another one there as well. So what I'm going to also do is I'm going to upgrade, because we currently haven't done that, to stations and then to terminals, and we'll do the same up here, and we'll say station and then a terminal, and we'll go over to here and again do the exact same thing, because it's important, because you gain speed on that one. But see, the revenue, we're not going to get the extra revenue because, well, we're not doing any of that, which is a shame. So there's filling up cars, we're getting loads of money there. Get that to a terminal. This one will not bother just yet, we need to keep on expanding. So we need to, I think, get something. There's lots of paper here, you know, it says 10 paper, we're just sitting there with no real place to go. If we click on that, we can see that there is a demand for that over there in Frankfurt, because they have a paper mill. A newspaper, sorry. They have a newspaper. 25 delivery bonus for perishables. Nothing I've got is perishable, but I'm still going to put a cheeky bid on it just to annoy that guy. Oh, bidding's getting furious now. Oh, that's too rich for my blood. That's not happening. I'm going to also wait until I get a bit more money and buy the last remaining part of my stock. So I own 50% of my company. And I want, come on, I want to buy a bit more there. Oh, where is this? They're trying to buy the steel mill over there. Yeah, go on, put a cheeky bid in. If we win it, we win it. It's a bit expensive, but you know what? We are focusing on an industry, so it seems to be the right thing to do. There's a goods factory there. Goods would be better. Oh, a V200B-B. That's very nice. Tell you what, them Germans know how to knock up a train, don't they? Whew, very nice indeed. I'm not going to upgrade anything else. I think instead, the question is, do we go all the way over there, or do we just keep ourselves to ourselves? I think we do. This is going to be a bit of a mess, but I mean, that's really the general rule of thumb when it comes to railroad building. What I'm going to do is double track from here down to about there. We will then actually pretty much double track all the way down to there, and then we'll get a track from there to there. What's that there? Uh-oh. Clear tablets on the hot new accessory for the summer. Paper prices fall. Oh, that's not too much of a problem. It's not ideal, but it's not like a game ender. Okay, so what I'll do in here, buy lot, and we want a paper mill, or a newspaper rather. So we have that straight away. Profit negative. What I'm going to do, I'm going to actually edit a train. And I'm going to edit, it doesn't really matter. I'll edit that one maybe. I'll edit that one. Modify the route of cargo. So it's going to go there. It's going to go here. And we're going to say instead of pick up paper. Then we're going to go to there. Then we're going to clear it. So instead of having a train, we'll also upgrade that as well to the latest engine. Instead of going from there to there and then back over, and having a separate train going from Liechtenstein over to Bozen, we're going to have it so it redistributes itself. And look at that, this is a really big hill town. Oh, look at that, that's really good. All the paper. Big rolls of paper there. Well, that's some incline, isn't it? And you can see that sort of blasting through. There we are. Because we've triple tracked it, it should be quite easy there. Okay, so we've got good movement there, good movement there. This has a newspaper, and that's not really much of a concern. We've got minerals limited there, and a thing there that has a power generator, always known as a power station. Gonna go straight through it to there. Bump, bump. Gonna say max that out. Go there. Not even gonna clear it. And we will start an auction with that. And I'm also going to start buying out opponent's stock. How dare you, Helmuth. Oh, they're being a bit cheeky. To be fair, I did overbid and buy something else out from one of them, didn't I? I did buy his steel mill out, so he's going to be a little bit vexed. Right, what else are we missing? Oh, that there, over there, of course. I need to get to that one. But I was going to double track it. Like so. Like that. And then we're going to do a Yui. Like that. Oh. Looks like beer prices are going down. There we go. So we're going to go there. Just it's one line and that's all it'll do. Right, so we can keep buying out Helmuth. The thing is, it looks like he hasn't got much stock, but remember, he owns a lot of my company, 50% of it. Oh, look at all the passengers. Huh, Bismarck's just been bought out by him. So yeah, he's the player. I'm not really too bothered that Bismarck's being bought out, though. Like I say, historically in this game, for some reason, it's always Bismarck that does us in. Anyway, I think what we'll do is we'll spend a bit of money, and it will be a fair bit of money, actually, to go down here and here, and we'll spur off this side to there, and then we'll spur off from here to there, Strasbourg, I think, and we will get some stations, and we'll start transporting some grain, because why not? Max it out, wait until full, head over there. It's a fairly level grade with no one else around here, so we don't need to change that in terms of the cars. This is beer, grain into beer, and then that will then get turned into... Stop bidding on my things. To there. Auto investment bring out about surprising yields. Railroad investment, risk investment for automobiles, fad proving to be long. Oh, does that mean it's gone up by a lot? Automobiles, 41,000. No, they're being cheaped out. Actually, fair enough. You can see, actually, we're not really the leader of anything, which is actually really horrible to admit. But you know, it is what it is. Let's go from there with lots of beer to the place where I haven't placed one of those. And there's nothing else that it wants back because it's only a town. So wait until full, go there, won't clear it again, then that'll do us quite nicely. I think it's important that we go around and upgrade some of these trains. Halves the cost to build tunnels. Would have been nice to have that a while ago, but sadly we do not have it. Upgrade that, upgrade that. And this is going to spend. I'm going to spend a lot of money here, but I think it's worth it. These are all the V200s anyway. Yeah, there we go. We're fine. He got that for really cheap as well. All right, so we're going to start again buying out as much stock from Helmuth as possible because it stops them buying me out. So a little bit more, and there we go. Ah, it's actually selling some of his stock as well. That's good. Remember, we're playing the long game on this one, the long game. So there's lots of mail that can be transported around the place. It's just a shame that I can't do that. Let's focus our attention to the far left. There's Luxembourg, which is wanting ore, but the nearest ore is there, and that is getting actually transported to Rotterdam, where I own the steel mill. So there's no reason at all for me to change that. There is, from Cologne, cars being built, and they are getting transported up there, so there's nothing much I can do about that. And oh, they're trying to buy out that, is it? Oh, well, to be fair, that's making lots of cash, so I'm gonna buy it then. Remember, this is Nicholas II's stuff, so it's quite decent that I get that. You know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to be a bit cheeky, a lot cheeky. I'm going to spur that line off like so. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this, and oh, hang on, that's a problem. We're going to go from there down to there, and we'll have that come around and come this way, and just sort of sneak in the back there, and say, oh, that grain's okay. Let's turn that into a fine alcoholic beverage, thank you very much. Because nobody else is transporting it. You know, they've put a grain farm there, but I mean, there's nothing here. That doesn't have one. That doesn't have one. There's nothing around here that can create it other than, well, what I have. So I can't buy any more stock if all the rest of the stock's being bought out. But in terms of money, I'm actually doing really well. Let's upgrade this. So there's car speed. Oh my good grief! Look at the size of that. Liechtenstein's massive. I love the way it's generating all the buildings on there. There's the BO RE class 6-6. BO is bogey, I think, so it's 3 bogies. I'm guessing. That is a proper wild guess. If I'm wrong, then by all means, feel free to correct me on that one. Just going to upgrade all of these stations here, which they are now done. Shame that Munich's just sitting here with nothing there. Nothing. Nobody's going there. We start there. Nope. Sorry. So it looks like there is a demand for food, and they're demanding beer now, which is, it's getting transported anyway. You know what? I'm going to actually delete that. The reason I'm going to delete that is I'm going to edit this one. I need to upgrade it first, and then I'm going to edit the load, so it's going to go there, clear that, fill up with beer, and then go to... Oh, we can't go there because it's not connected to that line. Now we can do that. Let me just try that once more. Edit the payload here, delete all of that. Actually, sorry, wasn't actually delete, but it'll do the job. To there, close that, then go to there, then clear, and then that's the cycle. Okay, there we go, that's fine. That should be a lot better. So we don't want to do that over there. We really need to break into this sort of northern territory because we're not getting much expansion. And the thing with this game is if you want to win, you have to keep playing. You can't really just sit and stop. If you do that, you are absolutely screwed. Once again, nothing's gone from there, the Prague seed and grain, over to Prague. I'm going to preemptively start buying that brewery out. I'm going to track from here along. I'm going to go across the river to there and then into Prague. And then obviously we want to go to there, and that breaks up that territory there. Car from there, max that out, wait until full, go to Prague, drop off that beer. Okay, and then the beer, to be fair, the beer can be transported over to probably Dresden, unless the gits. You've seen what they've done? They've put this right on the edge there, so I don't think I can get into Dresden, which is a bit of a shame, and also exactly what I've done earlier, so I can't really, in all good conscience, knock them for that. Well, this is why we have lots and lots of brick, because we can go straight over to here. There we go. So we'll do that, and then we'll edit that carload. Once again. Instead of there, we'll clear that off. More beer, more better. And then wait until full, then go to there, and then clear the car, and then back. Okay, so that is good. We've got 4 million. Increased pulling power for all trains. Freight pulling power. So regardless of what happens here, I have to win this. I have to win it because that's us. That is just our technology, practically, because we are using, well, solely doing for it. It almost doesn't matter what this costs. I mean, there is limits, obviously. If it went up to 6 million, I'm actually never going to buy it. But there we are. Okay, so timber demand skyrockets. Excellent. That is good for us once again. What I'm also going to do is I think from here, what we'll do, we'll double track Prague. We're going to run a tunnel over to there. Alright. Going to run another tunnel. Tunnel and bridge. Another one over to there. And then we have both pork companies. In Prague, we buy it, which is swine to food. There we go. Wait until full. Go back. Clear. Done. And same again. Max that out. Clear. Alright. I think it's important then, if we're doing that, to certainly see if we can connect that up. Which we can, I think. Is that connected up? I don't know. It might also be completely glitched out. I'm not too sure. But I think what we'll do is we'll have... Do we have that one going back and forward, or is that okay? No. See that there? We need to alter that. So, delete. Delete. Just go back. There we go. Back and forward, and then... Oh. Railroad conductor. Is that... Have we been bought out, or is that the time up, actually? What year is it? 1980. Right, we're okay. We haven't been bought out. I was going to say, what? How did that happen? We haven't been bought out. We're alright. We're okay. We're okay. Alright, so what I want to do is track this further back to there. Apparently the Leipzig stockyard they want to buy out, but I'm going to try and buy it up before them. Connect that up. So it's got a 1980, which was very quick. We're going to have food and beer going from Prague over to Leipzig there. Back and forward, back and forward. because obviously we own a lot of that. And that should be us. We've got one special train. That one there. So it's 4 of each, you see. End of the line for Nicholas II. So there's just me and Helmuth. And there's actually not a great deal in it. He's on nearly 40 million in terms of his company price. I'm on 31 million and climbing rapidly. I also have 10 million in the bank, which means give me 6 more and I can buy all of his stock out completely. I still think he's... will he be in the game? That's the question. Will he still be in the game? Because he does own 50% of my stock. That's the problem as well. Do I just buy out my stock or not? I think the rate that I'm climbing, I'm probably best off waiting. Okay. Let's continue on. So we've got that over there, that to there. You know what? I'm going to just... Do I just start... Let's start just buying out stockyards and stuff. Anything that's making money. Because that takes money directly away. Well, actually, it doesn't take money away from him, but every time he makes cash, I make cash too. The problem is that most of the ones that are worth buying, like this brewery here, are 300,000 alone, and if I keep doing that, it's not going to be long before I don't have nowhere near enough money to buy them out. See, another 5 million more, and I can buy him out. Let's go over to this industry report here. You can see we've pulled ahead a bit more now. The grain, we are on 58%. Wood, 50%. Coal, 59%. Steel, 50%. And we are second on food, on 4%. Wow, okay. Beer, steel, he's just put some more in there. And paper and steel. Yeah, paper and steel. That's the thing. It's... I mean, he owns he owns everybody else, so whatever they've got, he's now got, which is why I think it's important that we just buy him out sooner rather than later. I'm just hoping, really praying, that I'm making more money than he is. His stock price has gone up by 6 million. In the same amount of time, mine's gone up by 8 million. So I'm pulling away there, just. That's the brewery went to a large size. Whoa, it did, didn't it? So now they're requiring cars, you see, as they increase in size. B is just got absolutely tanked. That's not good. Let's actually see what the hill. Look at that. It's like Iron Forge. That's really good. I really like that. 25% passenger delivery bonus. I'm going to put a cheeky bid on it just to annoy him. Just to annoy him. I have no interest in this at all. Put another cheeky one on. But I know he does. So the AI is going to focus on that. I'm just going to keep being a bit more annoying. Ah, no, you can have it for that. Oh, wait, I changed my mind. Okay, I'm trolling him. If I win, I've trolled myself. Yeah, I've played myself. I've just got something that I still can't use at all. Not that I really care too much, you understand, because I'm about to buy the rest of his stock out, and that's going to be a bit bad for him. And click. You've gained control of Helmuth. Would you like to liquidate the railroad or merge it? Merge. We have orchestrated an amazing takeover. Oh, sorry, mate, but all your industry belong to us, as well as everything else on the map, including the mail and the passengers. And there we go. That has been a bit more railroads. That was a challenging challenge, to say the least. It was an interesting one, and it would have been easier if it didn't start us in in Munich, because there's nothing there for us. I mean, yes, we could have transported some over there, but it wouldn't have then allowed us to take the ore to this to get steel, and steel over to cars, and then cars over to wherever. So it would have been the end of the line. No pun intended. So yeah, there we go. That's been a bit more railroads. I've really enjoyed that challenge. I thought that was quite good. Up for some more, by all means. If you have any suggestions, ideas, etc. for what we can do in terms of challenges, then please let me know. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.